busy people. So welcome to Team Haran, and in this web series we are going to discuss about flash animations, presentations, and designing 2D games. So Flash is an independent tool developed by Macromedia. Earlier, in few years earlier, it was owned by Adobe, and now it's totally Adobe software. Of course, it was earlier an independent software. So I'm hopping into my Flash Professional 8. So of course you might have CS5 or CS4 or CSCC, CS6 or CC versions of Flash. I'm using a basic version of Flash, and that's 8th version of it. So you can all the versions have same interface. There is nothing to give a damn or add it, but anyhow you can design only 2D animations in Macromedia Flash Professional 8. So indeed we are discussing about only 2D animations, games, and presentations in this web series. So Macromedia Flash Professional 8 is far better. And if you're using any version of CS, Cover Shoot, or Creative Studio versions, I'm very well okay with it. I mean, everything has the same interface, and if you are working on 3D animations, you can very well use CS4, CS5, CS6 versions. So let's hop into my very first project of Macromedia Flash Professional. So here is the interface of Macromedia Flash Professional, and if you want to create a new Flash document, you have to click over here, and this is the window. This is my working screen, and let's start this. So this is my menu bar. I got file, edit, view, insert, modify, text, commands, control, view, help. And of course in help you can get any kind of any help, any kind of help for designing animations from Macromedia training or online forums or Flash development center or support center. You can get any kind of help through here, through this tab, or you can directly come into the video that we are going to upload on YouTube. And we are uploading on YouTube, and this is window. We are going to talk about this later. We are going to talk about menu bar later. You can, of course, we are going to talk about file tab right now. So you can create your new project through this tab and open a previous project from there. You can close the present, you can close all the projects you are working on. You can save, and you can save in compact, and you can save as, and you can import any kind of images or video to your Flash using import tab. You can export your Flash animation to a website or to your computer using export, and you can of course publish it using a like .swf format or .mvi format. It's up to you, and of course you can exit through Control Q, and you can get all your hotkeys from here, right here. Wait for a second. Yeah, it wasn't sorry, it wasn't added. You can create your own keyword shortcuts right from here, and this is how it goes. That's pretty sweet. So next is toolbar. Toolbar is pretty, I mean, most of you might be familiar from this. This is a circle oval tool. I'm going to create an oval first, and through selection tool I can select my circle, and through subselection there will be a kind of bubbles over my circle, and through my circumference I can deform my circle like this. I can stretch my other parts of the circle like this using only subselection tool, and I can of course reform it using control that's undo. And this is show a free transform tool. You can transform, you can tilt your circle, rotate your circle, scale your circle, other parts of course. And this is text. You can erase this part of yours using the eraser. You can brush You can press the bold part using press tool, using paint press tool. This is press tool, and this is pencil tool. So this is toolbar. And the next thing goes with timeline. This is a major part of Flash. So I'm going to remove all of this mess right here. So I'm basically in my timeline window. So my timeline window consists of my a project name along with the layer I'm in. I mean, if I'm going to create a circle right over here, that in layer 1. So I'm at, this is basically a time span. I got 1 to 635 seconds. So that's basically it goes. So there is a time interval between each high-ordered bit, like 1 to 5. There is a time interval of 5 seconds between each one of them. And if something like, if I want to create a square, I mean, I want to transform my circle into a square, I can do it through like using this timeline. So if I want to transform from a circle to a square at my 20th second, I can very well do this using this. Pretty sweet. So I'm using a motion tool. So this is how it goes. This is a circle, and till my 19th second it would be circle, and when my 20th second occurs it will transform itself into a square. This is what it does. So this is what a timeline is. You got 1 5 time interval of 5 seconds between each high ordered bit, and you can very well delete your layer. You can very well hide your layer using the icon and you can lock it without, without having effects on multiple layers, and you can very well create multiple layers. So that if you're working on a person walking on a road, and if you want to move the person along the road but not the road, so you have to create multiple layers according to that, so that each and every of them is independent of one another. So this is what timeline is. And you can very well add other, you can very well add other tools like library. This is library, you can drag it right here. And if you want some other, the other things like count, no, this is properties, is a pretty good thing. So yeah, library can do all your job. So it is going to tell what motions you have used, what kind of tween one. At tween one it would be a circle, and tween two it is a square. This is what it says. So you can when you import any, like when you import any image to your Flash, it first gets into library, and then you can drag it over here and you can see your image. That's pretty sweet, right? I'm undoing it and very much undoing my circle also. So this is what our Flash is. In this tutorial we learned about what Flash is and what are the various like options in Flash are. So in our next tutorial we'll be designing our very first animation. Stay tuned to Team Aaron and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.